Hi, I'm Denise, and welcome back to Inside the Mind Meditations. After a bit of dialogue, our free guided meditation, part 4 of the fundamentals of physical and mental relaxation, will begin. If you're at all like me 45 years ago, then you'll probably be tempted to skip straight to the meditation, like I would have, and then, after having done such things perpetually, I always found myself going all the way back to the beginning later on so I could learn what I had missed. So please keep in mind it's actually good to start at the beginning and listen to what we're talking about rather than skipping forward, as meditation is very much different from what we think it is. Even if we've done it before, every teacher is different. So, okay. If you've been doing these meditations in order, which is always a good idea when we're trying to learn something, even if we think we know how to do it, you now have an example of proper time taken for meditation, as we have done in Meditations 1 and 3. But you may have noticed in Meditation 2, things went just a little bit fast, and you probably didn't get that much into it unless you're like a speed freak or an adrenaline junkie, and then you probably wouldn't have anyway. So, but in actuality, we only shaved off 2 minutes of the meditation, which left us feeling we went through the motions just like we do in life, but didn't really get that much out of it other than having done it. It really takes so little to get and give our all. So the point is, we cannot understand anything fully unless we experience it ourselves. The point, meditation takes time. It's a conscious practice. And had I not been honest and stated the issue with meditation number 2 was not the meditator, but the speed, most people who did the first meditation and got into it deeply would have blamed themselves on the second and said something like, wow, some reason I just couldn't get into that second meditation as much as I did the first, but by the third meditation, I totally had it. And because of that experience, we now understand how some people are like, wow, I really need to meditate, but I only have 5 or 10 minutes a day for it. Not realizing they want change, but are basically using the other 16 to 20 hours in the day that they're awake to unconsciously keep up their habits they want to be free of. And as humans, we essentially, habitually practice unconscious meditation, which is probably why your dog or cat, if you have one, finds you so amusing. And they already know which one is going to win. The unconscious habit, which is practiced 16 to 20 hours a day, or the conscious meditation, which is practiced only a few minutes a day or a week. So, yeah, if you want to change, you'll have to spend a bit of time. And granted, any time given to meditation is good. And yes, I realize that much of the population doesn't have more than 5 or 10 minutes for meditation, as there are other unconscious meditations, such as, things like porn, video games, television, Facebook, anything else that engages the mind takes precedence. And that's okay. It's just a habit, and we are creatures of habit. So our struggle is, as humans, we say we need to take time for ourselves, but we don't really realize what that is. And time for self is being consciously aware about something, anything. Conscious meditation is about disengaging the mind so we can become more aware. And however, not that our unconscious practices are bad, but they are habitual, and we truly believe they'll cause us to relax. And those are the ones we practice without thought. And that's why we do them. And we think, we find relaxation in them, and it's mostly a habit. Um, but if that were true, they would be actually working to calm us. Um, and we would be the most relaxed individuals on the face of the earth, as most of us have been doing those things almost our entire lives by now. And that's okay. Whatever relaxation is good for you, do it. If it's working, keep it up. If it's not, try something else. However, if you find you need something more, you're probably here and hopefully giving time to meditation daily, as you likely realize that any time given to meditation is good. Or at least that's what everyone says, including medical and mental health professionals. Anyway, we're here for those who want to make a deeper change at a deeper level and have a fuller understanding of themselves and others. And those who want more conscious living will do what it takes to achieve it. And those who don't will most likely say they tried and it didn't work for them. Very much like the gym membership that they bought that didn't get them in shape either. But that's totally cool too. We should do what we want to do. And a lot of times, the things that are best for us, the mind will resist the most, because change is different. And where we experience difference, we experience uncertainty. Even if it's something good for us, we will hesitate. Regardless, essentially, it's always good to find the time within the time you've taken to receive the time you need for yourself. And by giving that to yourself and others, everyone benefits, especially you. And when you get better, your world rocks. Now, if you are not already into position, let's begin in the usual way of lying down flat on your back, if possible, with your spine straight, hands beside the hips, palms up, and take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to ready the body for relaxation. And while lying on your back, let's begin by rubbing the palms of our hands and the soles of our feet together at the same time, creating enough heat to activate all 2,000 nerve endings throughout the body, while knowing that whatever way we are doing this is absolutely perfect for us and our bodies. And having activated the nerve endings in our hands and feet, please sit with your spine straight now in whatever position is comfortable to you. So we will set our intention with our hands in prayer pose, palms together, thumbs away from the fingers, with about 5 pounds of pressure as you press the palms together. And while keeping this pressure, then place the sides of your thumbs against your breastbone and press into the region with another approximate 5 pounds pressure or whatever is comfortable for you. And now, keeping your spine as straight as you can, close your eyes 9/10 of the way and stare at the tip of your nose, crossing your eyes to activate the thyroid. Now set your intention with any prayer, mantra, appreciation, or gratitude through great feeling from your heart. And remember, to begin with, I ask whatever it is for myself and also for the entire universe. And then feel your intention deeply within your heart. Let's begin. Please lie flat on your back now while keeping your spine straight. Hands beside the hips with the palms up, and allow your eyes to rest comfortably as you settle in and make any last minute adjustments for physical comfort. And please allow your mind to wander now and notice the feeling you have as you observe these thoughts, and note whether they are pleasant or not pleasant, or perhaps neutral. And please return your focus to your surroundings. Opening your eyes softly, look around the room so that you become entirely aware of your space. Notice the objects within and any sounds. And now begin deep breathing. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, filling the entire stomach until you can breathe in no more. And then expand the breath into the lungs, filling the chest as the rib cage expands, creating more space throughout the entire torso. And then exhale through the mouth, letting the entire body collapse as it deflates and the navel falls toward the floor. And continue to focus on the breath, breathing in, breathing out. And with the next breath, gently close your eyes and settle into your space, noticing any sounds around you and accepting them. And now turn your attention to the body, and without a judgment, observe. Does your body feel heavy or light? Tense or at ease? Feel the weight of the body as it sinks onto the surface you are lying on. Observe the points of contact for the head, the shoulders, back, arms, hips and hands, legs and feet, and feel them settling comfortably as the breath returns to normal. And having settled into the body and the space around us, let's deeply scan the body now, observing both areas of discomfort and ease. When coming upon an area of discomfort, simply identify it as discomfort. Same with an area of ease, both without judgment. Observe them for what they are. Realize it, accept it. And if it persists and continually calls your attention back to it, acknowledge it and then identify it. Pain, tension, stress, tingling, or whatever the sensation is. Send the feeling of love to it, and at the same time, when arriving at areas of ease, identify the comfort and send the feeling of gratitude to it. Let the sensations in the body call your attention as required now, and appreciate the body's ability to heal and rejuvenate. Thank it, accept all without judgment of good or bad. It is as it is, and you appreciate the awareness your body has and its remarkable ability to heal. Now that we have an overview of the body and how it is feeling today, let's go more deeply into that and begin by scanning the entire body. Starting with the head, observe any sensations or points of ease in the crown of the head. The forehead and the back of the head. Just making note now, discomfort or comfort. The brow line and the eyes. Ears and cheeks. Mouth and jaw. Noting areas of tension and ease, and allowing space to be made for balance. The throat and neck. shoulders, front and back. Upper arms and elbows. Lower arms and wrists. Hands and fingers. Note the areas of tension and allow them to relax while observing the areas of ease. Scan the chest now and upper back. Upper abdomen and mid-back. Lower abdomen and lower back. The pelvic region and tailbone. Hips. Thighs, front and back. Knees. Lower legs. Ankles. Feet. And finally the toes. Allowing all to be as it is, peace and not at peace. Now, feel the body as a whole. Simply become aware of it through feeling without judgment, only observation. Try to drop the vision and simply feel the body. Now observe the breath without judgment or effort. Note if the breath is light and shallow or deep and full. Is it rapid or slow? Simply observe it. If you're not able to recognize the breath through feeling and observation, place one or both hands over your tummy or solar plexus, wherever is comfortable and wherever you can most feel the rise and fall of your breath through your hands. Notice as the breath changes. Accept and observe the breath. Thoughts and feelings may come and go, drawing you away from your focus. Simply acknowledge that you are thinking and return the focus to the breath and the body. When you are aware your thoughts have drawn you away from your focus on your breath, simply realize that you are thinking. Same with feelings. Perhaps say to yourself, thoughts or feelings, and return your focus to your breath. If the thought or feeling persists, you might want to assign it a label such as pleasant or not pleasant, or neutral, and return to observing the breath. If you're not able to remain focused on the breath without the mind wandering off, then assign either a mantra to each breath or count them. With each rise of the breath, the number is 1, and each fall, the number is 2, and then 3, 4, 5, and so on until you reach the number 10, and then start again. If you're able to without losing track, then each inhale and exhale is 1, the next 2, and so on until you reach 10. And do not worry if you keep returning to thought. This is normal. But when you become aware that you have, simply realize it and return your attention to the breath and the count or mantra. If the thought returns, is it pleasant, not pleasant, or neutral? Same with feeling. And return the focus to the breath. And please allow the mind its freedom now to do as it will. Now you may choose to go to sleep or to continue your day or begin it. And if you wish to go to sleep, if you are able, please turn on your right side or turn your head to the right and drift off to the sound of my voice after giving gratitude for the day and also for tomorrow. And if you wish to rise, please slightly turn your head to the left and become aware of your body, your fingers and toes, hands and feet, legs and arms, your shoulders, your torso and tummy, and your head, and finally your body as a whole. And now recognize the points of contact. Does the body feel heavy or light, relaxed or tense? And now become aware of your surroundings, the things you see and hear. And if you'd like, perhaps roll over on your left side now and give gratitude for the day while holding the feeling of joy in your heart. And just one last thing to think about, and that is that we are totally getting it by now that meditation is very much like baking a cake. If you pull it out of the oven too soon, it's still cake, or is supposed to be, but with a little bit more time, it could have been perfection. And any point of perfection that we give to ourselves, especially if we make a habit of it, it's like that perfect cake, only it doesn't add pounds. Anyway, I hope you had a great time at Inside the Mind Meditations, and please subscribe to our channel should you like to have notifications for future meditations. They're free as well. Your comments are always appreciated. Let us know how we're doing. Good day or good night, and I hope to relax with you soon.